Hi everyone, I'm Minerva Maharaj. I'm a certified life and spiritual coach, chakra aura healer, and Reiki practitioner. And what I do is I help people like you who are dreamers and doers looking to step into the best version of themselves and their life and open up to greater possibilities. I wanted to do this video series for you to give you 3 steps as to what's holding you in the situation that you're in. That situation that isn't bringing you the most happiness and peace, that is undesirable and causing a lot of stress. And I wanted to give you these 3 steps, these 3 B's is what I call them, to help you bring awareness and to move through them and actually change them so that you are experiencing a life full of purpose, peace, and joy. So today I am showing you the first reason as to what's holding you in the situation that you're in and how to get out of it. So I structured this so that it's easy for you to remember and it's tangible and it's practical for you to apply in any area of your life. So the first one, I'm calling it the 3 B's. So today's video will be on the first B. The first B is beliefs. The thing that is holding you in the situation that you're in right now, that is so undesirable, that is causing you some suffering, is causing you some pain, is causing you some confusion, is your beliefs, your belief system. So what happens is a belief is something that we internalize and then it externalize. So the beliefs that we hold within, they are mirrored in our physical experience. So whatever you hold in your internal world will then show up in your external world. And that starts from the point of your beliefs. And when we hold limiting beliefs, that's where we start experiencing relationships, money failures, career struggles, whatever that may be for you. That's when you start struggling and experiencing the pain and suffering in those areas because of the limiting beliefs that you hold. You see, beliefs is just a thought repeated over time, and that becomes a belief. A thought repeated over time, and you start believing it, seeing it, feeling it, and it holds true, and you buy into that thought, it becomes a belief, and you internalize that, and then it sprouts out and grows in other areas of your life. So today I want to help bring up to the surface those limiting beliefs that don't serve you, because that's what's brought you here. There's something in your life that's not working, and there's something that you're doing. And the first step towards that is addressing the beliefs, because your beliefs is a reflection of your external world. Your external world is a reflection of your beliefs. So I'm going to give you 5 steps to how to tackle this, how to change it, so you can start improving your situation. And I promise you, if you start doing these 5 steps, if you stay committed to this, you will see some tangible shifts in your life. So let's get to it. So the first step into addressing your belief is awareness. Awareness. I want you to now journal or reflect, and you can do this, listen through all these steps, and then you can go back and pause and go through each step, but I'm just going to go through all of them for you now. So the first step is to bring awareness. Awareness to what is not working for you in your life. I want you to choose one area right now to reflect upon and just write everything that comes up. What is so unsatisfactory about this situation you're in? Whether it's your relationship, maybe you keep attracting one toxic relationship, one unhealthy relationship, one after the other, or maybe you're in a situation you're like, I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm doing it anyway. I want you to just get clear and get honest and just become aware. And that just takes you writing it down. I want you to just reflect on that one area in your life that is just not serving you. It's not operating the way you want it to. So bring awareness to that. And everything that you're doing towards that. So I just want you to write it down, that situation that you're in. I just want you to reflect on it. Just bring awareness to it and just write it all out in your relationship, in your career, or in your money. So just say it is in your career. I want you to bring awareness to that. What jobs have you had in the past? How did it make you feel? What is the pattern? So when you're writing this stuff, you will naturally start seeing a pattern, and that's perfect. We want patterns. Step 2. Step 2, I want you to theme your thoughts. Theme your thoughts. After you write step 1 and you go through and you put everything down on paper, you bring awareness to your situation that's not working. I want you now theme your thoughts. I want you to write down all your thoughts that come to mind when you focus on this specific situation. So what are the thoughts that come to mind? What are the thoughts that, come out and you speak on? What do you think about the situation? And I want you to find a theme in it. So theme your thoughts. Is it, if it's in your career, if you're like, I feel like I'm not good enough, nothing I do at work will get me far, I feel inferior to people at work, whatever that is, I want you to write out your thoughts. And in those thoughts, I want you to look for a theme. If you can just group it into one thought, what would that be? Maybe it's like, I feel like I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. I feel inferior. I'm insecure. I don't have confidence. I'm told that no matter what I do, I'll never get far. Whatever that theme is, I want you to theme your thoughts and find one commonality with all of the thoughts that are going on in your mind and your heart that you speak out, that you speak about yourself and you speak to others about your situation. Because let me tell you this. The conversation you have with yourself is actually the conversation you're having with the universe, with the higher powers that be, and whatever that is for you. If it's God, source, angels, higher self, universe, whatever that is, whatever thoughts and conversations we have with ourselves is actually emitting a frequency, and it's sending a message to the universe, and then that's the answer that we get back. So the thoughts that we think, it's so powerful, because that's the conversation we're having with the universe. So if these are the thoughts that we are holding within, then we get more of those, the evidence of that, to feed into those thoughts, and then we get stuck in this cycle. So it's so important to bring to the surface awareness to your thoughts. So find a theme in your thoughts. Step 3, reveal the feel. What that means is, I want you to now, based on all the thoughts that you wrote out, how does that make you feel? I want you to choose a few feelings. Does it make you feel anxious, sad, depressed, hopeless, insecure? There's no judgment here. I just want you to feel the feels. I want you to reveal that. Let that be revealed, because that is your point of attraction. That thought right there is emitting this frequency, is emitting this energy, and then that's what's coming back to you. More experiences of the same to match that thought, because that thought emits a frequency. And so I want you to write down, what is that feeling? What does it make you feel? And just close your eyes, just saying that thought. If your thought is, I'm not good enough, I want you to close your eyes and notice, how does that make you feel? And whatever words that come up, just trust it and write it down. That's all you have to do for step 3, is reveal the feel. And step 4, now that you have awareness of the situation, the thoughts that arises because of this, and then the feeling that emits from those thoughts, I want you to now choose a higher vibrating thought. So just say your thought, I'm going to go to, I'm not good enough. If that's the thought that you have, it's a very common limiting belief. I believe it's like the number one limiting belief, that I'm not good enough. How can we change that to a higher vibrating thought? So low vibrations is anything that feels heavy and low, like sadness, depression, rage, anger, anxiety. Those are all low vibrating thoughts. How do we choose a higher vibrating thought? One that emits joy, peace, happiness. Now, if that feels like a big jump to go from here to there, that's okay, and that's completely normal. I invite you to try a bridging statement. A bridging statement is one that will bridge you from low vibrating to high vibrating. So instead of saying, I am good enough, and it doesn't feel like it resonates just yet, then I want you to find a bridging statement. So I'll give you 2 options here. One could be is, change it into a question. What if I am good enough? That alone is a bridging statement that releases the heaviness and the hold of that low vibrating thought, and allows room and allows you to move up the vibration scale to, what if I am good enough, to feeling lighter and opening up to the possibilities. So just change your statement into a question, and that opens up so much possibilities there. It helps release a lot of that energy. Another way you can change this is into a bridging statement of, I am ready and willing to blank. I am ready and willing to feel good enough. I'm ready and willing to learn what it means to be good enough. Because you are already good enough. It's just for you to get there and trust it and believe it. And now start adapting that new thought pattern into your new belief system that serves you. And that brings us to step 5. Practice makes progress. I want you to now take your high vibrating thought and practice it. It's not about being perfect. It's about practicing it to make progress. So practice makes progress. I'm going to invite you to do this 5 times a day, 5 times. You're going to do 5 by 5. So you're going to take your new high vibrating thought and practice that at 5 different times throughout the day and repeat it 5 times, making it 25, magic 25. There's something about that number is what will help reprogram the mind and help change your mindset and change your belief system. So you want to do 5 by 5, okay? So just practice makes progress, and be gentle with yourself and have fun with it. And I promise you, the more you do this, you have no choice but to start seeing shifts happen in your life. You might see your money change, new opportunities come up, your situation and the energy between you and that other person, the relationship change. Dynamics is bound to change. When you change your mind, you change your world. And there you have it, your 5 steps to reprogram your mindset so that you have higher serving thoughts, so that you are experiencing higher serving circumstances. So to recap, step 1 is to bring awareness to the situation that's not serving you, the one that's not bringing you full satisfaction. I want you to write it out, write everything that's not working, what's not making you happy, and just put it all on the paper. Step 2, I want you to then theme your thoughts. All the thoughts that come up to the surface, I want you to put a theme to it, okay? So find the commonality and all the thoughts that circulate in your mind that you speak out to others, that self-talk that goes on in your internal world. I want you to put that all on paper and find a common theme with your thoughts. And step 3 is reveal the feel. From those thoughts, I want you to then find that feeling, that what that comes up, what arises for you when you go through those thoughts. What's that feeling? Reveal the feel. Is it sadness? Is it anxiety? Is it depression? Is it hopelessness? Whatever it is, let those feelings come up to the surface and feel them, because you have to see them to clear it out. You got to clean house. You got to see the dirt to clean house. Step number 4 is then choose a higher vibrating thought. What's one that will feel light and easy? What will go from low to high vibrating? And remember to use your bridging statements. Either change your statement into a question. What if it is possible to be good enough? What does it feel like to be good enough? Or saying, I am ready and willing to learn what it means to be good enough. So those 2 statements could help change the vibration from the thoughts that you're feeling into practicing into ones that are high vibrating thoughts to serve you. And step number 5 is your homework actually. Practice makes progress. Choose your new high vibrating thought and practice it 5 times a day, 5 times, do the magic 25, and that will help rewire and create new pathways of this new belief system that will serve you. So those are your 5 steps. If you like that and you enjoy that, I want to hear how this has worked for you. So make sure to comment below and let me know what your high vibrating thought is, and practice this and let me know how things start shifting. If you're noticing more money in your lap, if you're seeing that $20 bill on the ground, if so-and-so came out of the woodworks to apologize or give you that call, whatever that is, I want to hear what's happening for you. And if you're ready to go even further, I'm happy to offer you a free clarity call. This is for anyone who is serious about receiving one-on-one support and to dive deeper to learn what's really going on in the subconscious mind and help clear out and uproot those beliefs, receive tools, and also learn how our programs, our coaching programs, and our retreat programs can help accelerate your results and help you get a full transformation and healing. So we'll leave the information below and just fill out and choose a time that works for you. I hope you enjoyed that. Love and light to you.